This way.
Just give me a minute, miss. Alright, let's go this way then.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
Something like up on here.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up.
I'm trying to. Well, I am. Oh, my cursor followed the cup. Yeah. I'm not too far behind you, miss.
Simply cast Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide says.
Revelio.
There we go.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle. You've been practicing.
You alright?
No time to waste. You've classes to attend.
Yeah, get to class, you meddling kids. Especially you in the chair.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall. And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall.
Yeah, right, miss. I'm coming down.
Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
Professor Howell is carrying on.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig.
Well, that's all that happened.
Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well.
Yeah, it chose us.
Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you.
Alright. Just go now.
Good luck today.
Yeah, that shit.
And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Just give me a second, I'm just doing something on Discord because I keep getting Discord notifications that annoying me. Let's bugger off.
It's good to see you, Professor. And you, boy. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
I did my best.
Yeah, you did, Mac.
But I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well-trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
What's that? Look for. Let's consider dark arts or charms. Should I do the dark arts or the charms first? I'm not too sure. So, Accio or that other thing.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional
sweet,
craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket.
Yeah, right.
For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Gotta go fast. Gotta go fast. Gotta go fast, too fast, too fast, faster, faster.
No one to help me fucking lag. Oh, I don't even do it in real life though. I'm late, but don't skip class. Which is the bonus.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student.
Hey, Natty.
Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Yeah.
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone?
Absolutely not, dude.
I am afraid
Absolutely
it is too
not,
late to
man.
study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm?
Got the whole crowd laughing.
Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt
Fuck
objects
yeah,
you so
practical
believe they
lesson.
are, and
Woo!
take turns summoning them out of one
Practical's
another's
always fun.
hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air.
Fuck your excursion time, let's go.
After me.
Well, follow your lead, sir. Alone times are always a good time to talk, aren't they? Go. Back in the game.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? why don't we have our newest student start us off? Hmm?
You're up.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres.
Right, 4.
Splendid! Stay focused. Now, think of this like go. Very good.
That's how you do it.
Excellent control there. Very good. Points to Gryffindor.
We have to...
But there's certainly no sport in playing without some
How
friendly
many?
competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Watch this. Yes!
Accio. That's it!
Be sharp. There we go.
Try and knock you off, but I'll probably a fail.
Quite impressive. Let us see this. Phew.
Accio. Not to worry.
Oh, motherfucker.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Watch this. That is how it's done.
Accio. Happens to the best of us.
Ah.
Here we go.
I got my grip on it, let's do it. Like,
Yes!
ah, fuck up.
Oh dear. Let us see this. Phew.
Accio. Go!
Yeah, it's like golf. The less points you have, the win. You win. Is
Very
that?
good, both of you. Well done.
Did you not just? Did you just not see me fail miserably? Like absolutely atrociously fail. There was no argument that I just fucking failed.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done
Sweet.
back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go
That
too
wouldn't
easy
even
on
go.
you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
Thank you, but I've been holding my own.
I appreciate your confidence. I transferred here from Ouagadougou just before my 4th year.
Yeah, I don't
My
have that
mother
in real
received
life.
an offer to teach divination.
Something I don't have.
Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were
sweet.
halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Do we?
Is Ouagadougou much bigger than Hogwarts?
Ouagadougou School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never
Jesus
seemed
Christ.
intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Is
We're from
Ouagadougou
there.
a castle like
So what?
Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so
Very
thick,
nice.
I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
Holy shit.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Ouagadougou uses one.
You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite
Yeah.
fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
Yeah,
It's
it
nice
doesn't
to
it?
learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Ouagadougou, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
You're right.
Of course, you can use Accio
A word, if you would.
if you're so inclined.
You wanted to speak with me,
Yeah,
Professor?
sure, mate.
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor,
Very.
though I sense
very
that she is a
challenging.
bit
Well,
distracted of late.
My timing is.
Now, Professor
Terrible.
Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Gotta go fast. Gotta go fast. Gotta go faster, 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 faster.
Very fun. Yeah.
Is that all you've got?
27th.
Levioso! Professor
27th.
Hackett!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it.
Well, what?
Knowledge.
What day is what?
To the wise, age matters very little.
24th today.
Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No?
Yeah, by the teacher.
One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
dueling. Like, pshong.
Levioso.
Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Yeah, right, mate. Got a wedgie. They're never nice. Sorry about noise in your chair.
Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, it's good. Now, well done.
Protego.
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel.
Done real badly.
Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Levioso. This should be easy. You're good. Protego. How perceptive. Stupid. Lucky. Nothing lucky about it. This can't be your first duel. Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
Only all of my students were this adept.
Stupid.
I do enjoy
Levioso.
duels. Watch your opponent's assigned to attack or defend yourself.
Not
Knocks
bad
off the
for a
table.
beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Gryffindor.
Thank you, Professor Haggard. Glad to have the
That
opportunity
was
to
easier
practice.
than
If
Accio.
what I've seen today is any
Even though
indication,
Accio was
we can expect
alright.
great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but
Yeah.
battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can.
Let me think.
Perhaps
Not
Mr.
loading
Sallow
properly.
will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right.
I destroyed
That's
you,
enough
man.
spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Up on my chef.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice. It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect.
Get me fucking well, recording software and game and all that crashed at this point, so lost a little bit. Might be able to recover it, might not, but yeah, everything just crashed on my computer while I was recording this. And yeah, so we'll see if we can get it back. If we can't, oh well. I was only like 10, 20 seconds ahead of that, so not very much important happened, or really nothing important happened, but yeah, anyway. Thanks for watching and subscribe.